Good evening, welcome to Gatecrasher. It's going to be a while before we see that sort of tech in this campaign. So, I cleared a campaign offline where I played on Veteran with the new DLCs on, and I got all trophies, so I probably won't do much to do with them. But I haven't been on Commander yet. So, I'm going to turn off the beginner VO, and we won't do the tutorial. We'll have subtitles. We'll enable Ironman. Sure, when I screw up, I deserve to not be able to go back and fix it. So we're going to keep both of them on, because that way the alien rulers won't turn up during it by mistake.
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate the benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion.
Yet these trivial actions could never break the bond between humanity and the Elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
The Advent administration reminds you to report all suspicious activity to your nearest peacekeeper. Only together can we build a better tomorrow.
Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep Gatecrasher.
60 seconds.
Now.
Signal received. Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
The aliens have had long enough to establish their peaceful enclaves within the city centers. It's time we move in and show them the fight isn't over yet. We're deploying to hit a high-profile target, one that they won't be able to cover up so easily. Move
Because
to
we got
secure the
Mary,
target site and eliminate any
Sniper,
hostile contacts in the area.
Saber, and Urbix. It could be killing me though. Looks Sniper has sunglasses.
We have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
So yeah, we got Stellota, Q Cannon, don't the Diver, and Killinator. Nothing changes in Commander for the mission anyway. Though normally we tend to drop it on high grounds, that's kind of a strange choice. I think we're practically at the objective already. Well, let's move up and see how bad this is going to be.
I'm on the move.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with.
Wow, that's a good start. They have 4 health, not 3, which means a grenade will not be sufficient to kill them.
Moving.
Menace 1-5, you're near the target position.
Thanks, Bradford. Alright, we're going to have to move up, get a grenade on the grouped ones, and then try and shoot the remainders. I also don't know how many pods there's going to be on Commander. I'd assume 3, just because there's 2 normally on Veteran.
On the move. Good to go.
Well, that's good. You know, they've clustered nicely, so I can grade them all together. Move Diver up.
Closing on target position now.
Now let's grenade all of them, please, Diver. All of them, please, Diver. There you go. Oh, 1 dead. Good start.
We're spotted.
Go on, get set and fire too. That'd be great. Yeah, get set and fire. We'll try and avoid moving up too much. He's on fire, so he should be dead next turn anyway. Let's move up here and see if we can get a flank shot on this guy.
Moving out.
Nice. And this last guy should be dead from the fire. We'll take shots at him anyway, just in case we can get more kills. I'm not sure how fire interacts, actually, with XP. Like, I don't know if Diver would get the kill for having done the source of the fire?
Yeah, I didn't get it.
You didn't, man.
Roger that.
The Advent
Oh,
officers
really?
seem more capable than the grunts.
That's
Not
it,
sure
Scott.
whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
1 square. Well, this is going to be a good turn because Manatee's already flanked. Alright, what can we do to try and make that west bad? You can't grenade them because we're at a ranger, right? You can kind of grenade the Advent officer. Go on. Alright, if we grenade the Advent officer, at least we'll soften him up. And assuming that Manatee doesn't die a horrible, horrible death, we'll see if we can get him to throw a grenade at the remainder next turn. And he's dying to fire. Manatee's left flapping in the wind. So they mark the guy at the back.
Taking heavy fire.
Ah yes, on fire. Good, good.
Taking fire over here.
Are you, Diver? I hadn't noticed you're taking fire. Ah, he's got the flank. And Manatee's dead. Promising start. 1 dead at the beginning of it, Operation Gatecrasher. This could be a really quick campaign if I manage to lose on Gatecrasher. Alright, so the only guy who still had a grenade left is the guy who panicked. Because the other guy who had a grenade died. Mm-hmm. Can you get a flank on that guy in return? Kinda can, but you'll be exposed. If you don't actually murder him, you'll just get shot by him. That won't be a flank. Even with a flank, you still have a great chance to hit. Alright, go back to here, we'll try and cover Killinator till he calms down so he can actually, you know, grenade something. Take a 50. Nice. That is exactly what I needed.
Target neutralized.
Yeah, it's a well-earned promotion now. Alright, Diver, you're currently marked. Doesn't see how much easier to hit. You're going to want to get some proper cover if you can, so. If you get into full cover, you won't be able to get an easy flank on you. At least that might reduce the chance of you getting shot in the face. And you can't really hit anyone back, but you can overwatch and try and dissuade them from moving forward until Killinator calms down. Plus he's still on fire, which is good. It's in grenade range. Oh, he's on fire too! I didn't realise he went on fire. Alright, if I just hold him off, I'll win by fire attrition. Sure, what did they even put you into heavy cover for, Diver? What did they even put you into heavy cover for when a guy who's on fire can hit you from across the screen? Oh boy.
Commander, we're taking heavy losses. We may have to adjust our approach.
Adjust our approach with what, Bradford? We only have 2 people left. Now if he's still on fire, he'll die next turn, but we can't guarantee that. So let's see what we can do here.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Sure, there's only a 78% chance to hit winner.
Oh, come on.
You take cover from the Advent officer.
Moving to designated position.
And we still have a grenade for the officer if he's still alive.
Area is secure. We're not picking up
Okay,
any
so only 2
inbound
pods.
contacts.
That's good.
Scanners are clear.
I have only 2 soldiers left. Less good.
We need to get those charges planted on the double.
Woo! We got a scope. That 5 aim is going to make up for the loss of both of our troops.
-15, we have a limited window to act before Advent responds. We need to get those charges planted on the double. -15, rendezvous at the extraction point. Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Detonating charges.
Breathing fear. Oh boy. Not sure if I'd call it fear myself, what with one of my squaddies being heavily wounded. Well, that's just going to give the other rookies a chance to shine. Because both Diver and Manny, by the way. And that first opening engagement was perfect. It was just that I moved that tile extra with Luna and saw the pod on the other side of the statue. Sure, you're only out for 2 weeks, Luna. It's fine, it's fine. Diver and Matty make their graceful exit.
Operating some of our most advanced equipment.
Yeah. Sure. Give me a ranger
The
this time,
Ranger
right?
serves as our
I look forward to you ranging in like 2 weeks' time. Of course you're shaking. I suppose you'd see a bunch of people get murdered in front of you. Can't really complain too much.
Commander to the research labs.
In a minute. Let's get the GTS going straight away.
Guerrilla Tactics School construction initiated.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology. Commander. Dr. Richard Teigen, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research. Farewell, Commander.
Good that even ball quick.
I do find that area of research to be among the more intriguing options.
Okay. Reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from your old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work. Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service. You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone. Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. He used to talk about you a lot. You can be sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with. And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you, Commander.
Teigen seems to have a habit of scratching that scar on the back of his head. I wonder if anyone made sure his chip was actually removed.
Commander, good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to the bridge, the nerve center of our operation. The aliens have our entire world in their grip. Advent controls everything. Government, communications, industry. Not to mention the military. And it's on us to take it all back. Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours.
Rookies, eh? Yeah, I could use some rookies after the start we had. Engineers,
Avenger
yes. That's a
plotting
good
new
start.
course.
Probably won't get it before the next mission, but still.
So much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however. Ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations. War games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
New objective added.
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key.
Get modular weapons
I
next. I can
foresee
pull
a
that scope on someone.
valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
At the workstation for an engineer.
Setting course for the Arctic territories.
So yeah, Terminator is basically the only person who isn't literally just a rookie. Okay, let's see who we got. Also got Dylan there. Alright. Moving along with rookies. And the one gets grenades because we've got nothing else. Alright, so this is the end of the first episode. I'll start out the second episode momentarily. I'm going to do 2 tonight. So, feel free to subscribe for the rest of the campaign, and we'll see you in a few minutes.